Welcome back, everybody, to Creeps listening in on us the entire time. Why would they be doing that? That's just kind of messed up. You shouldn't be listening in on us the entire time. I mean, it's okay for you guys to do it because, like, I'm letting you do that, but for someone to just do it for no reason, like, come on now. You shouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. Indeed, that must be how they knew about all the information we collected. Does that mean they're also listening in on this conversation? Maybe. Most likely. Hey, Buster! Kay. Eavesdropping's for cowards, and why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square? Did she just smash it? What did she just do? What was that sound just now? Oh, maybe she didn't smash it then. Maybe that just happened and said, ow! Huh? That's Nicole? Why is Will Power still standing there? Honestly, y'all scared the bejesus out of me. Your voice was so loud there, little missy. I was so surprised I done fell flat on my behind. I'm sorry. What were you getting all so riled up for? You gotta hear this, it really grinds my gears. Yes. It was really loud? I mean, wouldn't Edgeworth have suffered more loudness from that? So is she the one who is doing it then? And she's just not admitting to it then? I wonder now. Okay, please just leave it at that. Unless you want to make tomorrow morning's headlines. Ah, that was close. Ah, shucks, don't be such a stick in the mud. What's wrong with letting a gal open her heart and spill the beans? For now, I'll turn the bug off. Bug data jotted on my organizer was planted inside the Yaragarasu's badge by the person in the red hood. So, you find the kidnappers? Miss Swift was the boy you saw being kidnapped. This boy in the photo. Nope, they ain't nothing like. He had a more stupid looking face, and was wearing a collared school uniform. How do you have a stupid looking face exactly? I don't even know. I thought so. Yet again, we were led astray by this woman's testimony. We have to conduct our investigation all over again. So we're back where we started. And with a lot less time, too. Are there any new leads? A lot less time. There's only 20 minutes left until 2 o'clock. Will we be able to make it in time? Probably not. Mr. Edgeworth, about that phone call just now. Wasn't there a strange sound at the end? A strange sound? Well, yeah, because it was all like bang randomly or something like that. Don't think you can get away with this. I'm surprised now they're questioning it. Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that. Boom. Now that you mention it, it sounded like an explosion. An explosion? Alright. Sound of an explosion was heard during the call from the kidnapper. An explosion, huh? Interesting. It might be a hint to establish a culprit's whereabouts. I see. Sound of explosion, eh? I would appreciate it if you stopped eavesdropping on us. Mr. Prosecutor, you're as stingy as ever. First, let's see what she has to say. Begin investigation outside the Grand Tower Plaza. Gumshoe? What the heck are you doing here? It's a guide map of the area around the Grand Tower. Let's see. I mean, I literally just did this, so, I mean, this isn't going to do anything, is it? Okay, I didn't think so. Unless something else is revealed that wasn't there before. Doesn't look like it. Alright. That's fine. Well, Powers, what do you gotta say? Mr. Powers, I know it might be a boorish question, but there's something I'd like to ask you. Okay. Well, what is it? Are there perhaps any plans to make a new Steel Samurai? I'm sorry, but is that a question related to the investigation? No. It's just a personal question. I'm sorry. I can't talk about it with people outside the studio. Not even you, Mr. Edgeworth. Duh. Of course. As I thought, he cannot talk about it. However, he didn't deny it outright. Does that mean there's hope? Maybe. Maybe. You never know. But seriously, why is Gumshoe here? Is the guard duty going well? Yes, sir, of course! Besides, using my eyes and ears, I'm also trying to use my sense of smell, touch, and even taste. I'm going to revolutionize the way we do guard duty in this stodgy institution. I'm sorry, but please perform your guard duty the way it's always been done. Because, I mean, using your tongue is kind of a little messed up, right? Oh, it's you two again. Did something else come up? Hurry, and hop on board. No, right now we don't really need to go anywhere. So why did you come back to this very specific spot? Pish posh. That's what they all say. I can tell that what you're after just by looking at your face. You want to start a new life in a new place with a new girl, am I right? Come traffic lights or police sirens. I won't let anything stop you from where you're going. So come on, hop in and experience the best ride of your life. With that personality, I guess it explains why he's so willing to help us out earlier. I suppose so. Gumshoe, what are you doing here? And why are you running away? Gummy, why are you running away? Dot. Detective Gumshoe. When Mr. Edgeworth gave up his prosecutor's badge, I just didn't know what to do. Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me. And then I began to think, if Mr. Edgeworth isn't a prosecutor anymore, does that mean I'm no longer a detective? Oh. But that's not true. Even without Mr. Edgeworth, I'm still a detective, and investigating is my job. Detectives don't investigate just for the sake of prosecutors, pal. That's why, even if I'm on my own, I won't stop investigating. So you've been investigating by yourself? Then perhaps at that time. You should thank your former subordinates. He gave me some valuable information, which was Kay Faraday. Detective Gumshoe did? So Jill Crane's autopsy report. I went to the detention center to see how Kay was doing. That's when I heard. When you get to where I am, you can just create your own truths anytime you want. Kay Faraday is the culprit. That was a truth that I simply manufactured out of thin air. No. Good, very good. That face, that expression. You heard that conversation? That's right, and that's why I looked over the evidence again myself, sir. Gummy, that's amazing. So it was you who saved me. Kay, I'm really glad you got your memories back. Thank you. Do you get it now? I can investigate on my own. Gummy, don't run away. You've already proven that you can investigate on your own. After all, you saved me. ... Detective, I need your help. Currently, I'm not a prosecutor, nor am I much of anything else. Even so, I will pursue this case. I ask you not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? Oh my gosh, he's bowing down to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, please cut it out, sir. ... Gummy. ... Okay, I get it, pal. Oh my gosh, it took him long enough. He's like, I don't know if I want to do this. I can't bear to see Mr. Edgeworth bowing his head to me like this. Gummy. Thank you, detective. What do you want me to do, sir? I want you to do the investigation, of course. Detective Gumshoe, please tell me what you found in your investigation so far. Roger, leave it to me, sir. I have 3 things to report. First up is about Kay's clothes that were sent to the crime lab. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called Sleepy were found on them. So that means after Kay was drugged at Gore Lake, she was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower. That's right, sir. Now for item number 2. The footage from the security camera at the Grand Tower's elevator. The footage that captured President Hong and Judge Courtney going up to the roof. The elevator is generally the only way to get to the rooftop. If the elevator was used, that person who used it would be caught on camera. Wait. That's something they didn't really think about, did they? Did they? Because they said that Courtney came back by herself, but Hong didn't. So, could it not be possible that maybe Hong came through the secret hatch elevator and then Courtney, for whatever reason, decided to return back the normal way? I don't know why that would happen, but I mean, is that a possibility maybe? Exactly. In other words, if you look over the footage from a couple days ago, you should be able to see an unconscious Kay being carried up to the roof. What? Gummy, does that mean you... I checked out all the footage from before the incident 2 days ago on fast forward.
I see. And the results?
Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kay never showed up on the tape at all.
That was unexpected. I guess it won't be so easy. How was Kay brought up to the roof of the tower? I should take a moment to carefully consider the possibilities. Well then, let's hear your third and final report. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, the most important thing to report. I'm so happy to be able to investigate with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna give it my all to arrest the culprit. That is all, sir.
I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective Gumshoe. However, that was your most important report. It had nothing to do with the case at all. I've referred to something that's actually useful.
That merciless attitude, that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know, sir. Go figure, he gets all happy about that. It's like, oh, geez. Yeah, what the heck, I'll just present things right now. That's Kay's badge, right? It's just as cool as a prosecutor's badge, isn't it, sir? But Mr. Edgeworth's badge was... Oh. It's fine, don't cry, Gummy. Even Mr. Edgeworth quits being a prosecutor. I'm sure someone else will lower your salary for you during your salary assessments. Someone else will lower my... Oh. Oh.
Is he crying about his pay being cut, or that it will be someone else cutting it?
I don't know. It looks like Kay's back to her old energetic self.
Indeed. A little too energetic, I might add.
It's all thanks to Gummy and Mr. Edgeworth saving me. Thank you. I really, really mean it. No need to thank us. All that matters is that you're back to your healthy self, Kay. Speaking of which, you had a bunch of bandages wrapped around your head. Have your injuries already healed, pal? You bet. Those bandages were just to help my memories come back faster. They were really just replacements for a headband to reignite my fighting spirit.
You could have mentioned that part sooner.
I guess? I don't know. Ha ha ha! Mr. Edgeworth, you're such a joker! Even if you show that to me, I still have no idea what it is, sir.
You proclaimed that quite proudly.
Same old Gumshoe, of course. Always proclaiming things proudly, even if he has no idea what the heck he's talking about. President Hong's assassination. Things sure have taken a turn for the worse, sir. When I decided to investigate the case on my own, I tried to remember all the techniques you would use, Mr. Edgeworth. And above all else, what's most important is this. Even if something seems impossible at first glance, we must still suspect it.
Certainly, you were correct. So far, at least.
Monsters don't actually exist in this world, but if that's what it seems at first glance, perhaps we should suspect that President Hong really was trampled by a monster. Thinking outside the box like this was really important, isn't it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe, so close and yet so painfully far.
Oh, like we said, things will never change with him. Or some things will never change. And one thing's for sure, Gumshoe's stupidity will probably be one of those things that never changes. Well, what can you do about it? Don't you have anything to say about Mozilla? Come on. I mean, all you're talking about is thinking outside the box. Ha ha ha! I remember that evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. You showed it to me a long time ago. Or we saw it a long time ago. I don't remember what happened, actually. Well, good job, Gumshoe. Good job. Nice you not to remember anything. Even though you probably should have. Or maybe you didn't need to remember it. I don't know. What? That belongs to Blaze the Best. What? How is this possible? I feel so bad for your father getting, you know, losing that case to Manfred von Karm over false testimony. false evidence. Oh! Alright, nothing to say about any of that. That's cool. I didn't even do that. I was gonna say, like, what just happened? Okie dokie then. Nightly's mementos. You can't check that. Can't check that. Alright. Alright, Gumshoe. Wait. Actually, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm gonna talk to you first, Kay. I'm gonna talk to you about this new evidence that we got because I don't remember if I did anything about that. Okay. Okie dokie. What about this? When my memory was gone, I figured she'd say something about the bug. I felt like I was walking through a freezing rain the entire time. But when it all came back...
Did something happen when you regained your memory?
Nope. It's nothing. Thank you so very much.
Kay, I am not the one who recovered your memories. The person you should thank is the one who had you write in that notebook.
Daddy, Mr. Edgeworth, thank you both so much. I feel a lot better now.
If you're going to shout, please give a little more consideration to the time and place.
Yeah, you better give consideration to that, because when you think about the people around you, secretly bugging my badge like that? I'm sure the true culprit must be a skilled great thief.
I don't think simply placing a bug would warrant someone being called a great thief.
What are you saying? One who wishes to become a great thief must not neglect information gathering. Even so, to be able to plant a bug without anyone noticing. How dare they act more great thief-like than me?
I feel like you're getting upset for all the wrong reasons.
Eh, it happens. It's just like Gummy to keep on investigating tirelessly.
Seems like giving up my prosecutor's badge has caused trouble for the detective as well.
Even though Gummy had a lot on his plate to deal with, he was still worrying about me. That makes me so happy. Ah, of course. I'm also grateful to you as well, Mr. Edgeworth.
I only did what I felt was natural.
Sheesh. You never say what you really mean. Speaking of which, Gummy was investigating somewhere around this area, right? In that case, maybe he knows something about John.
That's right. We should listen to what the detective has to say.
Yeah, we could do that, I suppose. We could definitely do that. I already presented, so... Alright, Gumshoe, let's talk about that last little thing, shall we?
The kidnapping! A young boy's been kidnapped. I want you to help us search for him.
A kidnapping, sir!
The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh.
Ah, that kid with the horns!
Yes, you know about him.
I saw that boy myself, sir.
Was that this morning?
That's right, he came out of that trailer over there. And then... he walked towards the garbage pickup area. The garbage pickup area? That area? What the heck? It's right over there, pal. That's where all the trash from Grand Tower's office is collected. I don't know what happened after that. So they left the place around then.
Seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area.
Alright, we can do that. But first... Aw, but I want to go inside there. Alrighty then. Let's talk to you then, Nicole Swift. All my hard work's helped move the case forward. I reckon it's all in a good way's work. I'm not so sure about that. We've been chasing after an entirely different person.
Indeed, it seems she did not properly examine the photo earlier.
Well, now, was my info really all that bad?
No, some of the blame also falls on us for relying on a dubious information source. It's time for us to regroup and start over.
Could you hold on a sec? You think I'm staying quiet after being called a dubious source? You got another thing coming? Fine then. Guess I'll just have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving.
You've been saving a scoop?
Always saving them scoops, huh?
Alright, where did I... Oh, okay, so I would have left off, like, right here, right?
At that moment, the prosecutor presents his evidence, faintly shining... what did you show me?
Never mind. Looks like she doesn't know anything about it.
What would she say about the photo now?
Apparently nothing. Okay, well that's cool, I guess.
And that's A-okay. What do you gotta say about this? Nothing? Oh my gosh. But you were directly involved in IS-7. No, I'm just kidding. She wasn't. Or was she? Probably not, though. Oh, chess. I don't like chess. Chess doesn't work very well with me. Not my kind of game, I'm afraid. And nothing to say about bugs. Alright, since you have nothing to say about any of that new stuff, what do you guys say about your scoop?
Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it. What is this scoop of yours?
It's Muzil. I have decisive evidence that the mighty Muzil exists.
Okay, let's go, Kay.
Hold up, I'm being serious. Y'all might not believe it, but it's true.
We don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on that tape recorder?
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Muzil spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames.
If you say so.
Don't make that face. If you think I'm lying, then have a listen for yourself. Ready? Here comes the flame. Roar! Good, good. How was that? It's hard to tell over your shouting, but if you say so, I guess they could be flames.
Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own two eyes. On account of, I wasn't actually there at the time.
If Muzil had appeared, wouldn't you have noticed no matter where you were?
Alright, well, I was a ways off, and was using a slightly unusual recording method, so...
Could you explain to me this recording method in more detail?
Guess I just dug my own grave. The recording method? Truth is, I was aiming for a scoop, so I did me some wireless wiretapping. Wait a minute. Wireless wiretapping? If there's no wires, how do you tap them?
Kay, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. She was simply intercepting wireless communications and listening in without permission.
I've been spending the last few days scoping out the Grand Tower with my mentor.
So you were investigating the black market auctions. In that case, you naturally would have tapped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower.
You bet your butt. Right then and there, I hear that you're shouting roar. Finally, Muzil appears. My heart is pounding. I feel him drawing near. So everything except the sound is just her own personal impressions, right?
In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything.
Well, I reckon writing's more my thing. Anyway, as I continue tuning into that situation, little Miss K over there almost shattered my eardrums. Eavesdropping's for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square?
What was that sound just now?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking right there.
I see, Miss Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly. You heard it via the radio waves emitted by the bug, did you not?
What? Then does that mean the one who planted the bug on me was... I was just eavesdropping? I never stooped a bug in nobody.
Miss Swift, do you mind if we borrow that tape for a while?
Just do what you please already. Nicole's tape recorder data jotted down in my organizer, recorder of what was intercepted from the bug that was planted on Kay. How was she able to intercept it? I don't think I understand it. I mean, unless she's the one who did it, then how did she intercept it? Gumshoe? I mean, he's right there. Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh, Mr. Keys, Miss Berry. It was them?
Did you find him?
Not yet. Just where could John be?
John?
No. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago.
Really? That's great. Thank you so much. Now I won't be arrested again.
Why would you be arrested again for that?
I don't understand, but okay, sure. Oh, let's look at it, shall we? Oh, nice. Very nice.
Alright, what do you guys say about this? I need to know some answers here. Mr. Edgeworth, is my tape helping you out at all?
At present, I still cannot say whether it has been helpful or not.
If it don't help you out, I'm gonna hear it from my mentor again. Nicole, this might be a silly question, but isn't this like eavesdropping on the person who was eavesdropping on us? Can that really be considered a good thing? That's why I can't stand amateurs. It's superstar. If I'm too worried about getting my hands on it a bit dirty, I won't be able to survive in this jungle of journalism. Like a wild beast that feeds on the grass, I feed on my scoops.
Aren't grass eaters the ones who are being hunted?
If you think of Miss Hart as a carnivore who goes after Nicole's scoops, it makes perfect sense.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Miss Swift.
Feel sorry? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, Kay, it's your turn to answer some questions about tape recorders. And you got nothing to say about that, okay. I would think they'd be a little bit more suspicious, though. Wait, I can't question him anymore, can I? I forgot about that. Okay, never mind.
That was a waste of time.
My bad, my bad. Alright, Gumshoe, what about you? What do you got to say about this tape recorder? But you got to say something about it, don't you? Yeah, exactly. I thought so. I thought so. I knew exactly what you were going to say about it. Oh. Okay, so I can just move on then? I'd rather talk to them, though.
As a pleasure, Mr. Edgeworth. How'd you find him?
Naturally, it was all thanks to his powers of logic and reasoning.
Actually, it was just a coincidence.
Oh, come on! Really? I'm gonna present all my evidence to him and then blah 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 blah.
Didn't you also have a badge when we last met?
Yes, however, due to certain circumstances, I don't have my prosecutor's badge with me now. So that's why... Mr. Keys, are you listening to me?
No, wait. Don't eat me, I taste animal.
What? The sheer terror brought on by Mr. Edgeworth's icy glare. Seems to have Simon totally petrified, like a frog caught in the gaze of a hungry snake.
I don't recall doing any glaring at all.
Or do you?
You show me stuff like that, it's too late for me, I don't get it at all.
I guess you don't have any new information about it.
Sorry, am I going to be arrested? If I start spouting some random nonsense now, will I be able to plead insanity later?
If you want to be guilty of perjury, go right ahead.
That was a leading question, I knew it. I'm going to be arrested.
Good grief. He's not listening to me at all.
Is that the same way he responded before?
The Grand Tower, huh? Is that a viewing platform on the roof or something?
That's correct. It would have been nice if we were here purely for sightseeing.
Hey Simon, what if I strung a rope from the viewing platform to one of the other buildings? And you walked across without a safety harness. I'd love to see a trick like that.
No way. No way. I'm gonna do something like that.
Oh, that's too bad. If you could do that, you'd be able to sneak into any building you want around here.
Okay, quit trying to drag others down your path of thievery.
How about this, Simon? What if we were to give you a safety harness?
She's hopeless.
No way. Even with the safety harness, if I fell from this high up, I'd be stuck doing a trapeze act with a harness.
He's hopeless as well.
It happens. Well, time to present literally everything and see if he has anything to say about anything else other than that. Nothing to say about the giant footprint? I thought he'd be like, all like...
No way, I don't want to get stomped by a giant monster, please have mercy on me. I'd rather be arrested than stomped on.
You know, something like that. I'm a gash. Well, anywho, oh, I kind of wish these weren't so long. It'd be much quicker to, you know, actually go through this. But it is what it is. It is what it is, because when you do what it is, you know what it is, and you were like, whoa, I can't believe it.
Oh, sorry. I wish I could say some more things about things, but I really can't.
Hey, monkey, why don't you say something? Why don't you stop steering him and stuff like that? He's kind of copying him in a weird sort of way, too. He's like hiding behind him, and he's hiding his eyes, and suddenly they both peek out at the same time. A little weird. And then they're back in their normal expression at the same time, too. It's like,
I am normal. Woo! I am a monkey. Oh!
Freaking monkeys, I swear. Alright, well, he's not gonna have anything to say about this. Still nothing. Still nothing. You have no report on Knightley, even though... Wait! Why would you not have anything to say about Knightley? You gotta have something to say about this at least.
That's Knightley's, isn't it?
Seems like it brought back memories of Mr. Knightley for Simon.
Indeed. Perhaps it would have been better if I didn't show this to him.
Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll be fine. I'm trained diligently under the boss in order to become a full-fledged animal tamer. That's what I've decided.
Simon, if that missing evidence isn't found, you'll be out of luck.
Eek!
Kay, did you really have to bring that up right now?
Wait, if the missing evidence doesn't come up, he's gonna be arrested again? Is that what's gonna happen? That's not right. That's completely wrong, actually. Well, I don't get it. I just don't get it, I suppose. I don't know. Alright, well, that's everything. So I say in the next exciting episode, we're gonna talk to him about Sebastian and the circus show, and then we're probably gonna talk to Regina after that, and probably do the exact same thing, presenting a bunch of things and then talking to her and stuff. And then we're gonna move on to that other door. Because yeah, finally! Oh my gosh! When does beginning part 2 end? Oh my gosh, this part just keeps going and going and going. I think it's gonna be a 100-episode series the way this is going right now. Oh my gosh. Alright everyone, I'll see you later. Maybe this will be a 100-episode series, maybe it won't be. Who knows? We'll find out. In about 20-ish more episodes. See you later, everyone. Bye!